And it's lights out and away we go. We have Lil retaining his lead, although it looks like he just got mugged by Funtime Fred, who I think will take P1 going into corner 2. Followed very closely by I Run It Solo. First leaderboard update. Funtime Fred is P1, I Run It Solo P2, Matt 35 GTR P3, Reflex P4, Lil P5, Laugh P6. And now Matt 35 GTR in the lead. With half a second to Funtime Fred. Next is I Run It Solo. First lap completed. Fastest lap is I Run It Solo. 121.1. Top 4 still within a second of each other. Lil and Laugh 2 and 3 seconds behind, fighting with each other, the two AlphaTauri's. And now Matt 35 under pressure from I Run It Solo in DRS rate. Wait, did I turn DRS on? If I see it opening, I know it's on. Yes, it's on. Okay, sorry about that. DRS is on. I Run It Solo now within DRS range, as is Reflex. We have a little train going back to Funtime Fred as well. Both Laugh and Funtime Fred with invalidations in their laps, and Matt 35 takes the fastest lap, all purple sectors, and is ahead by about half a second now. Let's look at tire choices. Everybody except for the AlphaTauri's are on softs, which is an interesting choice because these cars have very high degradation, and this track has very high degradation. I haven't tested it myself, but there could be an advantage to the mediums over 10 laps. As Funtime Fred has fallen back, now should be within DRS of Laugh. You see him lining up the overtake here. Oh, that was very wide. Not a great turn there. Does not carry a lot of momentum. And he's allowing Funtime Fred to get back away. As Matt 35 has now pulled out a big lead in that last lap. He's now 1.8 seconds ahead, and the field's starting to spread out a lot more. As I Run It Solo is in danger from behind. Oh hey, it's DRXP. Now halfway point, lap 5 of 10. Matt 35 GTR has pulled out a 6-second lead on the rest of the field. But Reflex, Funtime Fred, and Ironosaur are all within a second of each other, although it looks like Funtime Fred just got a slowdown. Interestingly enough, Reflex, Lily, and Ironosaur have all gotten valid first sectors their last laps. It looks like Matt 35 is running away with it so far, as we have the Red Bulls fighting here now within a second of each other, just like they were in practice. Reflex slightly ahead. Let's look at the lap time comparison between those on mediums and those on softs. So Lily last lap did a 1:21.0. Reflex did a 22.1. I run a solo did a 19.8, so not a big difference so far, it doesn't look like. And Laugh also on the mediums, last lap a 1:29.4. And Matt 35 just put in a 1:21.8, so time's pretty similar across the board, as it looks like actually Matt just got a slowdown. Reflex still keeping ahead of I Run It Solo. And it's very close between them. As Laugh has fallen 20 seconds back. Cypher, I thought you were racing. Funtime Fred now coming right up on the back of Lil. DRS down the straight. Can he make the overtake? And he goes wide into the grass. It's not going to happen. Just to wait for the next opportunity. As it looks like the soft is still holding up, contrary to what I said, I thought. And Lil goes wide and gets a track limits. So Funtime Fred is way out front now, and he also goes wide and I believe gets a track limits there. Matt 35 still comfortably in front. He's rebuilt his lead. And looks like I Run It Solo got past Reflex, but Reflex repasses him, as they've been within a second pretty much this entire race. Still now 2 laps to go, within about 1/10 of each other. What happened there? We were on board with Lil as he went straight into a barrier. Didn't even try and turn, he just straight into the barrier. That was amazing. looks like Reflex is now pulled ahead of I Run It Solo. I Run It Solo probably getting a track limits warning. And Funtime Fred is also in the wall. Wow. That is... wow. That's a crash and a half. How did you even do that? Looks like a bump, maybe. So, we only have 4 people remaining in this race. Lap 9 of 10, as Matt 35 is about to cross the line for the penultimate lap. Penultimate? Or is it all? The final lap of the race. The 7-second lead to Reflex. Reflex now comfortably ahead of I Run It Solo, as long as he doesn't get a track limits. And Laugh 27 seconds back. Matt 35 GTR wins the Australian Grand Prix, and that makes him the first winner of anything in this league and the first point scorer. Reflex crosses the line for P2. I Run It Solo, whatever he's doing now, crosses the line for P3. And Laugh coming home for a distant P4. Alrighty, so the qualifying grid is now normal. We're gonna line up for the race. The race is 30 laps.